What is up, guys? So I was looking around on YouTube the other day, different techniques how to refill the Phix pods, and I know a lot of people like to buy their own juice and refill these pods, and the videos I saw on YouTube were the way that they did it was a little bit odd. So I did a few tests of my own, and I actually found a different way of how to refill these things. I couldn't find any other videos of people refilling them the same way I did. I just want to see how many of you actually find this helpful and start using this technique. So yeah, let's dive down into it. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need obviously is one of the Phix pods. So we got one right here. Next thing, you don't necessarily need any specific tools, but these are the tools that I use. This is it's like a tool for a watch that take links out of a watch. That's just what I use. It has a really thin point right here, so that's what I'm going to be using. And then some pliers, which I don't have on me right now, but I'll get them in a second. So in the other videos I saw that people were taking this black cap off the mouthpiece, and they're cutting like off the little sides, and they're pulling it off and drilling a hole through one of the sides. There's a much easier way to do it, and I don't know if anyone else has figured it out. I'm pretty sure that other people have figured it out. I haven't seen it on YouTube yet, so that's why I'm showing you guys. All right, so you're gonna take something really small, kind of pointy, and you're gonna get it right under here, right under one of these sides, and you're gonna just kind of pry it up a little bit. You don't have to go too crazy with it. I would definitely suggest not doing this too much to the same pod. I would say maybe refill it once with each pod, and then just get new pods, because I'm sure this metal can get really stressed out and would probably break. And keep in mind, this piece is the piece that is connecting to your Phix. So that piece has to be bent down back to the normal size when you're done. So yeah, so you're gonna kind of pry it up a little bit so it has a little bit of room. If you couldn't tell, there's like a little plastic piece right there that's popping out of the metal where that little cutout is. So you're just gonna bend that metal up a little bit so it can get past that somewhat. You're gonna do it on both sides, because if it's not on both sides, chances are it's not gonna work very well. Okay, so it's pretty bent to where it can slide past those little points. You don't want to damage the metal so that it doesn't slide into your Phix. Okay, so I find this probably the best way to do it. You kind of get it on there. Don't squeeze too hard, but just get it enough to where it's tight enough and do one of these, and there you go, pops right off. The next thing you'll want to have is some needle nose tweezers. I don't know if that's what these are called, but that's what I'm calling them. And you're gonna remove that plastic piece. Okay, so there's that. And then this part is a little not tricky, but it's a little different, because that is your cotton in there. That little white stuff right in there is your cotton. So you got to be careful that you don't poke a hole through it and mess it up, because the juice will leak through there and it will get through the metal piece. You're pretty much just gonna try and get this cotton piece out. I'm sure you can change the cotton, but why would anyone want to do that? Okay, so there's your cotton. Got that. Leave that there. And then there's that plastic piece that's in there. And that's pretty much it. That's all you got to do. And you can see it's wide enough to get your little dripper in there, or you're in a unicorn bottle, whatever you like to use. Yeah, and you can fill it up from there. Just make sure you're not going past, that little point right in there. So then You're gonna take this plastic piece that you took out earlier, place it on top. You're gonna take your little cotton, put it in how it came out, get it nice and tucked down. Basically, you gotta make sure that it's covering the two little holes in there and around the entire plastic, pretty much. You just want it to get it snug in there. And then you're gonna take these bad boys, put those back in there. Okay, I think that's about as far as it goes down. And you're gonna slide that over there. And then you're gonna take your metal piece, snap it back on, get it as far down as it'll go. And then what I usually do is I use these pliers to kind of bend the metal back. Careful you don't snap the plastic, because that will be bad. That's it. It's pretty much all it is. Got a filled Phix pod. There you go. So that's pretty much it. It's not a long process at all. It's pretty easy, pretty straight to the point. You're using your basic household tools that you would most likely have laying around. Like I said, I'm not sure if anyone else has this technique on YouTube, but I couldn't find it, so I figured I would put it on there and see how many people I could help out. If this helped you guys out, hit this video with a big thumbs up. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace out.